Imagine a life where you fully understand how money works as energy and can easily attract and handle wealth. This book will teach you how to use this energy to make big changes in your financial life. The idea of money as energy is at the heart of this trip. Money isn't just something you hold or a number in your bank account. It's energy that moves through your life like any other energy. It reacts to what you think, feel, and believe. You can attract and handle money better if you align your thoughts with its energy. This book will teach you how to do that. Your thoughts and beliefs about money have a lot of power. This is the first concept you will look at. Your mental state has a big impact on your cash situation. If you think that money is scarce or hard to get, that will show up in your life. If, on the other hand, you think money is plentiful and easy to get, you will attract more of it. This book will help you figure out what ideas are holding you back from attracting financial energy and how to change them. Money energy can be managed effectively through the use of affirmations and visualizations. Positive affirmations about money and picturing yourself in a state of abundance can help you change the way your subconscious mind works. This book gives you useful tips on how to visualize and write powerful affirmations that will help you reach your financial goals. By adding these habits to your daily life, you can create a state of mind that is good for drawing money. Another important thing is to understand how people feel about money. Stopping the flow of money energy can be caused by emotions like fear, worry, and stress. This book will walk you through a set of tasks that will help you let go of bad feelings, calm down, and feel good about your money habits. You can attract and handle wealth better if you keep your emotions in a good place. There are also useful tips for handling your money and making it grow in this book. To control the energy of money, you need to do more than just attract it. You also need to be smart about how you spend it. You will learn efficient methods for making financial choices that support long-term prosperity, such as budgeting, saving, investing, and making investments. You can take care of your financial future if you use these tips. It's important to remember that this book was written with strong ideas and a full understanding of the full potential for making money as you start this life-changing journey. Each part is meant to be clear and simple to understand, with helpful steps and honest moments. You already have the power to control the energy of money. You will be able to easily attract and handle wealth if you control your thoughts and feelings and do the things you need to do. Happy to be here at 33 Degree Money. Let's start this journey to mastering money together. Our video is being watched by 72% of people who have not yet joined to our channel. Click the subscribe button and like the movie to help the channel. Thanks for giving us ideas for more stuff to make for you. Part 1. Money and your mind. By using the power of your mind, you can make a big difference in your financial situation and shape your financial future with clear thought and purpose. To learn the core art of mentally controlling money energy, it's not enough to just wish for the best or be optimistic. Cash is energy, just like everything else in the world. It's more than just money or paper. It's a representation of the energy you expended to earn it. Money flows to where it is appreciated, is a saying you may have heard. This is a great example of the concept of energy. By being grateful for the money you have, you are basically making a flow of good energy that brings more into your life. How you think is important here. It's likely to stay that way if you think of money as very hard to get. You will start to attract it, though, if you think of it as plentiful, easy to get, and something you earn. This is not a mysterious theory. It is a useful method based on behavioral economics and psychology. Changing the way you think about money is a good way to start this process. Spend your time focused on what you have plenty of instead of what you lack. You should not see money as a problem, but as a way to make the life you want. Every day, Think about your cash goals. Chapter 2. What stops you from truly learning mental control of money and energy? You need to find and get rid of the ideas that are holding you back when it comes to money and wealth. These beliefs, which you probably formed as a child, can get in the way of your financial growth. They can come from many places, like family, society, or past events, and they may be strongly rooted in the subconscious. It's important to figure out what these beliefs are because they can affect your choices and behaviors without you being aware of it. You may think things like, money is the root of all evil, rich people are greedy, or I don't deserve to be rich. These ideas not only change how you see money, but they also send out bad energy that keeps wealth away. Once you know what these limiting ideas are, you need to face them and get rid of them. It's not easy to go through this process. You have to be honest with yourself and have guts. It means questioning these ideas, calling them into question, and replacing them with ones that give you power. Remember that what you believe is not true. You can change it. This process can be aided by useful tools like affirmations and visualization. For example, visualization lets you play over in your mind a different situation in which you are rich and great with money. On the other hand, affirmations can help you change the way you think about money in your subconscious thought. Chapter 3. Changing your mindset to one of abundance. The next important thing you can do to mentally control your money energy is to shift your focus to abundance. To make this change, you need to stop thinking about wealth in terms of lack and start thinking about it in terms of abundance. It's not enough to just think happily. You have to really believe that there are endless ways to make money. Some of you may be wondering, how can I do this? First, figure out how you're feeling right now. Are you worried about your bills all the time, or do you live from paycheck to paycheck? That's a mindset of lack. Let it go now. Instead, think about what could happen. Think about how easy it is for money to come in and go out of your life. Don't think of money as something that can only be used once. Instead, think of it as something that is always moving around and can always come back to you. It's also important to know how to be grateful in order to have an abundance attitude. You draw more of what you want when you value what you already have. This is not a magical idea. It is a real-life example of how positive psychology can be used. Being thankful makes you happier and more upbeat, which makes you more likely to seize chances when they come your way. Lastly, don't let fear control how you spend your money. You shouldn't see risks as things that could go wrong. Instead, you should see them as chances to grow. Remember that having an abundance attitude doesn't mean having a lot of money. It means believing that you can make money. You are able to change the way you think. Begin right now. In your financial journey, let abundance become your new normal. Chapter 4. Seeing yourself as wealthy. Picture yourself making a lot of money. Visualizing this is a powerful way to control the energy of money in your mind. It's not about making up stories. It's about making a thorough picture of your money goals and picturing yourself reaching them. Visualization isn't just a way to feel good. It's also a useful method that works with the way your brain works. Your brain can't tell the difference between what you're imagining and what is real. So, picturing yourself being financially successful all the time helps you believe it's possible, which then drives your actions toward making it happen. You are basically teaching your mind to think that being financially successful is normal. But it's important to make sure that what you're picturing is based on real things. You aren't just daydreaming about a house or a yacht. You are picturing a financially stable future that is built on steps that you can take right now. You should not only think about the end result, but also the steps, actions, and choices that will get you there. It's also important to use all of your senses during the vision. Do more than just imagine reaching your financial goals. Feel the satisfaction of having a healthy bank account. Hear the respect in people's words as they talk about how smart you are with money, and taste the victory of your hard-earned success. Part 5. Being thankful and rich. In addition to using imagination to your advantage, it is also very important to feel grateful, as this is a key part of becoming financially successful. You might be wondering how something as easy as being thankful can affect your money situation. Let's look at it. It's not enough to just say, "Thank you." The important thing is to be aware of and respect the good things in your life, no matter how big or small they are. This way of thinking makes you see the world in a positive light, which in turn makes you more confident about your financial goals. You're less likely to worry about what you don't have when you're thankful for what you do have. This change in viewpoint could help reduce stress and worry about money, which can get in the way of being financially successful. Having a feeling of abundance can also come from being grateful. Your subconscious mind will know that you are already rich if you value the things you already have. This can help break the cycle of thinking about scarcity and lead to more prosperity. Being thankful isn't just a way to feel better. It's also a useful tool that can change your financial situation. When you show thanks all the time, you train your mind to expect and attract more of what you value. This isn't just philosophical nonsense. Many studies have found a link between being grateful and getting richer. Thanks for reading. Being thankful is good for both your soul and your pocket, so why not try it? Practice being thankful and you'll see your wealth grow. Chapter 6. Getting in line with prosperity. To get ready for prosperity, you need to understand that wealth is more than just having a lot of money. Instead, it is the development of an attitude that brings success and abundance. Once you cultivate and support this way of thinking, it turns into a strong magnet that draws prosperity to you. But how do you get into this frame of mind? You must first believe in your own worth. Feel good about yourself, and don't let negative thoughts or self-doubt stop you from moving forward. When you have a strong sense of self-worth, your actions will be in line with what you believe, which will lead to abundance. Next, picture yourself succeeding. It's been said before, but it's worth saying again. Your mind can't tell the difference between what's real and what's just a lively imagination. If you keep your mind filled with clear, positive pictures of your successful future, it will work hard to make those images come true. 7th chapter. Money as power. You can change the way you think about wealth and prosperity by realizing that money is not just a thing, but also a form of energy. You don't have to think of money as something you can earn, save, or spend. Instead, you can think of it as a flow of energy that you can direct, attract, and use. Think about energy. It changes forms all the time, but it never goes away. In the same way, money doesn't go away, it just changes hands, forms, or uses. When you think of money as energy, you'll see that it is everywhere, just like energy. It's there in large amounts and ready for you to use. How then do you use this money energy? It's all about how you think. Your thoughts, feelings, and deeds need to be in sync with the energy of money. Think of money as a stream. Instead of swimming against the flow of the water, you should swim with it. If you worry, stress, or feel bad about money all the time, you are turning it down. But if you are happy, thankful, and willing to learn, you will draw it. Don't forget that energy follows purpose either. What you want the energy of money to do for you should be clear. Do you want it to protect you, give you freedom, or give you chances? You move the money energy toward your goal once you've made up your mind about it. Controlling your energy and goals toward money is more important than controlling your money. If you understand and use the idea that money is energy, It can change your financial situation. It's a big shift in viewpoint that might lead to results that can be seen. Chapter 8. Getting over your fears about money. Seeing money as energy instead of money can help you deal with your fears about money, but you have to face those fears head-on. You have to face them, call them out, and then let them go. It's not easy, but we have to do it. Because fear is so strong, it can hold you back. When it comes to money, fear can keep you stuck in a state of lack. Think about the things you're afraid of. Do you worry that you'll never have enough? Or maybe you don't want to lose what you have. Maybe you don't want to spend because you're afraid of losing money or taking risks. These worries can stop you in your tracks and keep you from making smart, safe choices about your money. You can get over these fears, though, if you change the way you think about them. Think of money as a form of energy that you can direct and control rather than as a source of stress. Know that money is always moving and changing, just like energy. You can always get to this resource. It's not run out like some other resources. You need to change how you feel about money if you want to get over your fears about it. Instead of seeing it as an enemy to be scared of, see it as a friend that you need to understand. Recognize that money is not bad or evil. It is merely a tool, a form of energy that, when used wisely, can bring you prosperity and abundance in life. Chapter 9. Every day affirming abundance. Have you ever thought about how using affirmations every day could help you draw prosperity and abundance? While they aren't magic spells, they can be very useful for controlling the energy of money in your mind. You say good things to yourself over and over again as affirmations. This strengthens your belief that you can achieve financial abundance. They change the way your subconscious mind works so that it works with your conscious goals. You are training your brain to think that you will be successful with money, which makes it easier for you to take the steps you need to take to get there. Saying the affirmations out loud every morning or writing them in a journal can be an easy way to use them in your daily life. It's not enough to just say or write them, though. You have to really believe what you're saying. For example, I am able to earn more than enough money to meet my needs and support my dreams is a more powerful affirmation than I will be rich. This affirmation is positive, based in reality, and it helps you believe in your own abilities and potential. Not only that, but affirmations can also help you stay upbeat, even when things are hard with your money. Focusing on abundance and prosperity instead of lack or scarcity is what your affirmations tell you to do. Chapter 10. Giving and getting respect. While affirming abundance is powerful, you also need to fully accept that you deserve to receive it in order to truly draw it. You might tell yourself, I deserve it, I believe in abundance. But if you don't really feel it, you're not accepting that you deserve it. To really understand how valuable you are, you need to feel it inside your heart. Recognizing that you, like everyone else, are deserving of success and prosperity is not about being cocky or believing you're better than everyone else. Now let's get down to business. How can you start to see your worth? Start by recognizing what you've already done well, no matter how small. You worked hard, got things done, and made a difference. These are real proofs of how valuable you are. Next, deal with any self-doubt that is still there. Having them is normal, but don't let them run your life. Don't forget that self-doubt is only a feeling. Show proof of your skills and achievements to challenge it. Finally, be kind to yourself. Do nice things for yourself, especially when you trip or fall. Know this: everyone makes mistakes, and they don't make you less valuable. Accepting your worth is a process that happens in your mind and in your heart. You need to change the way you think and feel about yourself. Change doesn't happen overnight. It's a process. But if you're persistent, patient, and deeply love yourself, you'll start to believe that you deserve prosperity. You will notice that the money energy you are drawing in gets stronger when that happens. Chapter 11. Think again about money stories. If you want to really use the power of money energy, you need to change any bad stories about money that are stopping you. These are the stories you tell yourself about your past or present money problems or your hopes for the future. They are often based on fear, guilt, or self-doubt, and they can get in the way of your financial growth. Read these stories and understand how they can affect your money. It's not simple. You have to think deeply about what you value and believe about money. You might think that you are not good enough to be wealthy, that money is bad, or that you can't get it. There is no truth in these stories. They are just stories, and you can change them. First, write down your recent money stories. Write them down, take a good, objective look at them, and try to figure out where they come from. Are they rooted in the past, in society norms, or in family values? Once you know what they are, it's time to look at them again. Rethinking doesn't mean denying your past or present financial position. It means being aware of it and then choosing to see things differently. Reframe money as an opportunity for growth rather than a source of stress. Adopt the mindset that you can create abundance rather than feeling unworthy of it. How you think about things is important if you want to control the energy of money. It's the change in how you think about money that gives you power and a good outlook. Remember that what you're changing is how you see and deal with your money, not what it is. Chapter 12. Bringing chances your way. You are now better able to attract chances that will help you make money after successfully reframing your money stories. It's important to know that chances don't just appear out of thin air. They're made and drawn to us by our focused actions and intentions. First, it's important to develop a mindset of abundance. You will train your brain to look for and find chances that will help you reach your financial goals if you change the way you think about things. Not denying that there are financial problems doesn't mean this. Rather, it means being aware of these problems while focused on the chances they might bring. Second, make your network bigger. Talk to people who have already done what you want to do. They may learn things that open their eyes and lead to chances that are open to them because of their experiences. Don't forget that your network grows your wealth. Third, keep an open mind about finding solutions. Problems are often hidden chances. If you focus on answers, you'll probably come up with new ideas that can make you money. This means thinking about the possible benefits instead of just the problems that are happening right now. Lastly, feel free to take risks. People who play it safe rarely get rich. Instead, they often get rich by taking calculated risks. This means looking at possible possibilities, weighing the pros and cons, and making choices based on what you know. It is important to remember that attracting chances takes time and effort. You might run into problems along the way, but that shouldn't stop you. You should see them as opportunities to learn that will help you succeed. By taking this method, you're not just waiting for opportunities to come your way, you're actually attracting them. This will help you reach financial freedom. Chapter 13. Putting money into yourself. Putting money into yourself is without a question one of the best things you can do. You don't just have to spend money on things. You also have to spend time, effort, and resources to improve your skills, knowledge, and health as a whole. We're not just talking about an idea here. This is a real plan that can pay off big in the long run. Each book you read, class you take, and new skill you learn is like putting money into your future. You will learn new things, see your full potential, and be given the tools you need to deal with the problems you face in life. In a sense, you are creating your own product, one that grows in value over time and can't be taken away from you. But investing in yourself isn't just about getting better at school or work. Besides that, it's important to pay attention to your mental and physical health. Some of the things that are part of this investment are working out regularly, eating well, getting enough sleep, and practicing awareness. These are the building blocks that everything else is made on. Remember that an empty cup can't be used to serve. That's why it's so important to put personal growth and self-care first. It's not selfish, it's important. Putting money into yourself not only makes your life better, but it also makes the lives of those around you better. You're investing in yourself by becoming the best, which is a good thing. Chapter 14. Getting good at money management. Financial security and prosperity depend on you developing financial discipline. To do this, you need to make a budget and stick to it, keep track of your spending, and choose where your money goes on purpose. It means becoming more aware of where your money goes and making sure it helps you reach your financial goals. Take a moment to think about how you spend your money. Are you investing in the future or just giving in to short-term wants? The key is to put your financial goals ahead of what you want right now. It's not about going without, but about making smart choices that help you reach your long-term goals. Making a budget is a good way to see how much money you make, how much you spend, and how much you save. Plan ahead with this tool, which can also help you get to a place where your finances are stable. Making a budget isn't enough, though. You have to stick to it. This needs dedication and self-discipline. Always keep in mind that a budget is not a limit. It's a plan that gives you power over your money. On the other hand, keeping track of your spending helps you figure out how you normally spend your money. It can help you figure out where you're paying too much and where you can save money. Reviewing your spending on a regular basis makes you more responsible with your money and pushes you to spend more wisely. Basically, financial discipline isn't about limiting your lifestyle. It's about being aware of your money and making smart choices about how to spend it so that you can improve your financial health. You are preparing for a life of financial freedom and prosperity by developing this practice. Mastering Money and Emotions. Chapter 15. Developing financial discipline is the first step to managing your money well, but controlling your feelings about money is just as important if you want to take full control of your financial future. Fear, greed, guilt, and happiness are some of the feelings that can affect how you handle your money. The way you deal with these feelings can either make or break your finances. To begin, let us talk about fear, a strong feeling that often leads to rushed choices. You may have sold stocks out of fear when the market went down, only to regret it later. You need to understand that market volatility is a normal part of trading if you want to get over this feeling. Instead of acting on impulse, make choices based on a good financial plan. Though, greed can make you feel like you have to take chances that you don't need to. Sometimes people make bad financial decisions when they want to make a lot of money quickly. It is important to find a mix between wanting to make money and being honest about the risk. When you feel bad about spending money, especially on yourself, it can keep you from enjoying what you've worked for. Don't forget that it's okay to treat yourself as long as you don't go over budget. Lastly, getting money out of the blue, like a gift or a bonus, can make you spend it without thinking. Do not give in to temptation. Instead, think about your long-term cash goals. To master your money-related feelings, you don't have to push them down. Instead, you have to be aware of them and deal with them in a way that helps you reach your financial goals. Remember that feelings are normal, but they don't have to decide how much money you make or lose. Chapter 16. Easy Ways to Greet Wealth. Adopting the idea that you can easily attract wealth means changing the way you think and starting to do things that will help you get rich. You need to understand that money doesn't like stress, worry, or hopelessness. It likes calm, sure confidence. It's about making a place where wealth can thrive that is free of bad energy and full of good energy. Start by changing the way you talk to yourself about money. Getting rid of the bad ideas that you need to work very hard or be very lucky to be rich is important. Instead, think that getting rich can be as easy as getting anything else. The next step is to connect with the energy of abundance by being thankful. Thank God for what you have and be ready to receive more. It's not about being happy with what you have. It's about recognizing your gifts, which raises your vibration and brings more into your life. Think about the money you want. When you think that money is coming to you easily, you are telling your subconscious that this is really how things are. It looks like you are getting ready to get and handle money. Chapter 17. Believing in the process. If you want to easily draw wealth, you need to trust the process and know that each step you take will bring you closer to your financial goals. It's not about having blind faith or wishful thinking. It's about realizing that success doesn't always happen in a straight line and that failures are often the way to bigger and better things. Let's look at it. Getting financially free always comes with risks and unknowns. It's normal to worry or question yourself sometimes, but what will determine your success is how well you can trust the process despite these feelings. If you always question your choices or worry about what will happen, you are not fully enjoying the process. In that case, how do you build trust? It starts with a change in how you think. Stop seeing your financial journey as a race to the finish line and start seeing it as a way to learn. Every choice you make and every plan you put into action teaches you something that helps you focus and get smarter about money. Remember that it's not about getting it right the first time. It's about not giving up, being strong, and being able to change. It's about always being there, pushing yourself, and learning from what you do. Trust the process, but trust yourself too. Believe that you can choose wisely, learn from your mistakes, and get back on your feet better. In the end, getting financially free isn't just about the money. It's also about how much you learn, grow, and become wise along the way. Trust the process, and you will not only easily draw money, but you will also take charge of your money. Chapter 18. Marking important financial milestones. Celebrating financial achievements is a great way to keep yourself going as you work toward financial freedom. It's also a great way to show how far you've come and reward yourself for your hard work and persistence. It's not enough to just pat yourself on the back. You need to recognize your progress, enjoy the journey, and recommit to your financial goals. But people don't always understand or value how important it is to celebrate cash milestones. In their hurry to get to the end goal, many people miss these signs of success. Not only was this overlooked, but it was also a chance to learn, think, and be encouraged. Every single thing you've done well is a step toward your final financial goal. Celebrating them gives you an emotional boost, makes you feel better about your financial plan, and makes you feel like you've accomplished something. The important thing is that each milestone tells you what's working and what's not in your cash plans. They help you see patterns, figure out your skills and weaknesses, and make the changes you need to. They're not just checkpoints, they're chances to think critically and make plans for the future. Chapter 19. Sending out vibrations of wealth. To really get rich, you need to send out vibes of prosperity. This is a way of thinking that can have a big impact on your financial success. You're not just trying to get rich, you're trying to become a beacon of prosperity that draws in abundance financially. You can think of prosperity vibrations as an energy field that you create by how you think, feel, and act around money. The strength and regularity of these vibrations depend on how you think. If you worry about money all the time, you send out low-frequency waves that make money scarce. Being happy and sure of yourself about your money, on the other hand, will send out high-frequency vibrations that bring you abundance. Now, it's important to know that this isn't about ignoring the facts of money or encouraging people to spend without thinking. Instead, it's about developing a positive, solution-focused mindset that sees possibilities instead of problems. So how do you spread the word about prosperity? Being self-aware is the first step. Keep an eye on your money-related thoughts and feelings. Are they good or bad? Would they rather focus on lack or abundance? If you think negatively, it's time to change how you think. You can start by being thankful for what you have and enjoying your small cash wins. The next step is to picture your cash goals. Be happy and satisfied with yourself when you reach your goals. When you do this, your subconscious mind will be more in line with your conscious goals, which will boost your vibrations of prosperity. Chapter 20. Mantras that bring in more money. You can use the power of prosperity vibrations to improve your mind even more with mantras that help you make money. These aren't just a bunch of fancy words strung together. They are powerful tools that can change the way you think about making money in your mind. The idea behind money mantras is that you train your mind to believe that good things will happen with your money, not just possible, but necessary. They're like an exercise routine for your mind that makes your wealth awareness stronger and more stable. If you repeat a money mantra over and over with passion, it becomes a part of your subconscious mind, which doesn't know the difference between real life and your imagination. Set the expectation that wealth is your natural state by repeating to yourself, "Money flows easily to me." This is not wishful thinking. You're not just saying the words. You're picturing money coming into your life, feeling the happiness it brings, and making sure your actions match what you believe. For that reason, it is important to pick themes that speak to you. Money mantras aren't the same for everyone. They need to fit your specific financial goals, ideals, and definition of prosperity. It's important to be consistent with mental training like any other. Say your mantras every day, ideally at the same time every day. As time goes on, you will see changes in the way you think, act, and ultimately your finances. Chapter 21. Building Financial Partnerships. Taking care of your personal finances is important, but taking care of your financial relationships is even more important because they can have a big effect on your total financial health. Think of the people you deal with financially as a complex web that affects your ability to get rich and keep it that way. For example, your relationship with financial advisors can teach you a lot about how to handle your money well. It is very important to be able to talk to them in an open and trusted way. They can help you find your way around the complicated world of money, so don't be afraid to ask questions and get advice. Similarly, it's important to keep a good relationship with your bank. You can keep your money in a bank, but banks also offer services that can help you make the most of your money. If you get along well with your bank, you may be able to get better loan rates and better service. Also, think about how your money affects your ties with friends and family. These relationships can help you with money, but they can also get tense when you have money problems. Because these connections lead to other relationships, you need to be honest, treat them with respect, and set clear limits with them. Last but not least, don't forget about your financial bond with yourself. This includes how you think, feel, and act when it comes to money. Your other business relationships will be based on how this one goes. Try to keep a healthy, cheerful attitude about money. Chapter 22. Making more people aware of wealth. As it opens up new opportunities for growth and prosperity, Changing your mindset to accept wealth consciousness can have a significant impact on your financial trajectory. Know what your money is really worth and how it can help you. Don't worry about it all the time. Wealth awareness is based on the idea that money is a form of energy that you can attract and use to improve yourself. You can see opportunities where others might see problems if you change your point of view. If you think of wealth as an energy, you are not limited by the actual limits of money. You are not limited by the amount of money in your bank account. You can use a lot of different ways to make money. You should be aware of what you think about money. If you think badly of money or are afraid of it, it will be hard to bring it into your life. You need to get rid of these problems and think positively. To become more aware of wealth, you need to do more than just change how you think. You also need to take action. To improve your finances, you need to learn more. Talk to financial experts, read books, and go to seminars. There is power in knowing, and the more you know about money, the more you can handle it. Chapter 23. Taking charge of your money. Having financial freedom is the next step that will give you more power on your way to financial prosperity after you have learned more about wealth and taken real steps to become financially literate. Having the right mindset, one that isn't stressed about money and is full of security, abundance, and the freedom to live life on your own terms, is essential to achieving financial freedom. But becoming financially free doesn't happen overnight. It's a process that needs constant work. First, make clear goals for your money. These goals could be anything from getting out of debt to saving money for old age. When it comes to money, having a clear picture of what you want to achieve helps you stay focused. Next, learn to have a good relationship with money. Your thoughts and feelings about money have a big effect on the choices you make and the results you achieve with your money. When you think about money, you are more likely to avoid it if you think it will stress you out or is bad. There may be money problems as a result. Instead, if you see money as something that can help you live a good life, you are more likely to be smart about how you spend it. Lastly, make a promise to keep learning. The more you know about personal finance, the better choices you can make with your money. You should keep learning about money. The world of money is always changing, and if you want to keep your financial freedom, you need to stay up to date. Chapter 24. What you need to do to get rich. You need to have a wealth attitude before you can attract money. This means tuning into the vibrational frequency of money and knowing how it moves and flows. Then you can use your thoughts and actions to create your own financial magnetic field and bring money to you. Your mindset serves as a magnet that draws financial abundance into your life, allowing you to reach your wealth potential. Having a wealth mindset is just as important as having an upbeat attitude. It's not about being greedy. It's about having a healthy relationship with money where you value its power and promise. It's important to remember that money is not the goal itself, but rather a tool that will help you reach your goals. Start by changing how you feel about money if you want to develop this way of thinking. Don't see it as an impossible dream. See it as a way to get to something else. Know that being wealthy doesn't mean having a lot of money. It means having the tools to live the life you want. Next, think about what you believe and how you feel about money. Is it something you think is hard to get or easy to find? Your ideas make the world you see real. If you think money is tight, you will act in a way that limits your options. People who believe in its abundance, on the other hand, will be open to chances that can help them get rich. Changing the way you think is only the beginning. Now is the time to connect with the energy of money if you want to find real wealth. You may have heard the saying, like attracts like. This is very true when it comes to energy. Money has a certain frequency of energy, and you can connect with it. Before you can connect with the vibrational frequency of money, You need to know that everything in the world is energy, including money. The frequency of money is linked to abundance, prosperity, and wealth. This energy vibrates at different frequencies. If you match your energy with these frequencies, it will be easier for money to come to you. But how do you get in tune with these frequencies? It's not as hard as you think. It starts with what you think and feel. You will bring more abundance into your life if you think and feel abundantly. Not a trick, this is real. It's a law of nature called the law of attraction. The power of your thought and the energy you send out into the universe are at the heart of making a financial magnetic field and eventually becoming a money magnet. It's not about chasing money. It's about changing the way you think and feel to draw it. Think of your mind as a magnet. Your attitude can bring you money, just like a magnet draws iron to itself. But how do you make this magnetic field? At first, you have to think that you can make money. This idea is what your magnetic field is made of. Not only do you need to want money, you have to really believe that you can make it. Second, everything you do and think should be in line with this core idea. This is more than just thinking positively. You have to act in a way that shows you have a wealth attitude. Are you making smart investments? Are you looking for chances or just waiting for them to happen? Last but not least, keep your energy focused and upbeat. Being negative about money can weaken your energy field. Don't forget that like attracts like. Being upbeat and taking action will bring you money. It takes time to build a financial magnetic field, but if you keep at it, you will become a real money generator. Your limiting views have been thrown out like an 8-track in the age of Spotify because you've learned how to control your money mind. You now have an abundance mindset, can see yourself succeeding, are building healthy financial relationships, and are radiating wealth awareness. Financial freedom isn't just a dream for you, it's real. Remember that being thankful is your secret tool that will bring you wealth. Improve these skills over time, and you'll see your money grow.